Hello YouTube, and today I'm talking about, for my part, the best isekai manga I read so far. It's a must-have. Now isekai, it's a thing ever since Sword Art Online. You're a protagonist, your antagonist, protagonist, depends on the series, dies, gets reincarnated in some kind of fantasy world, and there he has his adventure. Well, Sword Art Online, he didn't actually die, he was trapped in the VR, but that's the general idea, and it's a quite popular, some say too popular series or genre at the moment. Though I personally do like quite a lot of them. For example, last year the two best ones for me were That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, from which I also have the mangas apart from watching the series. And The Rising of the Shield Hero, which also has a, by the way, very fun manga spin-off. Let's see, where is he? The Reprisal of the Spear Hero, for those who are interested, which is basically the story of the Spear Hero instead of the Shield Hero, who gets restarted every time in the adventure as something happens to one of the other heroes. It's a side story, but of course he's still madly adoring Philo-chan. By the way, for those who are wondering what I'm watching back there, that's no isekai, that's my main genre, mecha. It's Kyokai Sensei, Senki, blah, 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 blah. So on my blog you will see a review on that pretty soon, because I'm now 3/4 through the series. But anyway, isekai, a lot of them coming as well this year. Especially the Demon Lord one. The demon is reincarnated as a part-timer, or the demon is a part-timer. You know what? The guy where Satan gets into our world and works at McDonald's or whatever it's called there, because it's not actually McDonald's. So that was a hilarious series that finally gets a second one. No Game No Life. Still waiting for season 2. Come on, work, say season 2 of that one, because I've read all the books that are out so far, which are 10 volumes, and I am still having to start. They're flying already the Practical War Games spin-off series, and I am going to look for the mangas of it. So there's also a spin-off manga on that one. Same with Slime. So yeah, as you watch my blog post on goals for this year, I'm going to buy a lot of manga this year, even though I'm starting quite slow for the first few months. But I'm hoping to really start shopping them a lot around July. But that's not the purpose of this video. This video is about the best manga isekai that ever is created, is ever going to be created. The one isekai we all want to have. It's a only 1 volume manga. It's a spin-off story, but really, who doesn't want to be reincarnated as Yamcha? Because Yamcha, face it, he is the coolest character ever in Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Super, or Dragon Ball whatever. Let's not talk about Dragon Ball Evolution. Let's just forget that thing. That never happened. But reincarnated as Yamcha. It started as a short story that got bundled, and you have a 3-story, well, 3-volume part. One where he gets reincarnated the moment Yamcha meets Goku. Then there is the part where the hero, who knows what happens, fights the Saiyans. And then there is a part where the hero passes over on the Cell games, because he knows that Goku is going to win, and he finds out that there is another reincarnee amongst them, and they're using their knowledge to get a lot of power, but really a lot of power. So Yamcha easily defeats the Cyberman. Yamcha easily stands up to Goku, to Vegeta and everything. And then there's of course the traitor, which is Chao. So yeah, they fight out, they make a plan, it ends in them giving up their reincarnated powers, and then in the end he returns to his own world, where it looks like he had a big accident, and then he awakens suddenly. The manga also has 2 more side stories, one where he's trying to get over his long lost dream of keeping Bulma with him, something that didn't happen with Yamcha in the original story, because he lost Bulma to Vegeta in the end. So he just wants to get beaten up by Vegeta, so he can recognize that Bulma is meant for him, for Vegeta, not for him. And then there's the hilarious one where he's trying fusion with the other reincarnee, and the figure that comes from that is like, really, as I say, we're never talking about that again. But it's a fun volume. It's a bit short, but it's hilarious. It's about 140 pages with all the side stories in, so well, it's exactly 140 pages. So it has 3 chapters of original story and 2 smaller side stories. But yeah, really, if you want to pick up a manga just for the fun of it, this one is the one you need. That time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. Great little book. I had humongous fun reading it. Then again, I'm like probably Yamcha's only fan. Yeah. Happens. It's a good book. Just pick it up. It's like pretty cheap. I paid it 11 euros here over here at Nendo Addict, so the regular prices here are normally mangas between 12 to 17 euros. So it's a good find. So go check it out at your local store or whatever online source you have. If you read it, I always prepare my manga in paper, so I don't really have the big digital library. Not to say I have none on a digital library, so it's a bit of a handicap because I'm still looking for slime number 3 to continue reading the whole stack that I have. But thanks for watching. See you next time, and remember, Yamcha rules.